Welcome to the WNBA Picks and Plays edition. My name is Abby. This is for Friday, August the 22nd. Again, we have 3 games in the WNBA that we're going to go over with you. This is courtesy of, on the front end, as you guys know by now, covers.com, line moves, totals, injury report, and then on the back end, more in-depth, up-to-date, up-to-the-second information. This is oddslogic.com. Again, oddslogic.com. We do have up-to-the-date line moves, over-unders, totals, and the injury report. We cover not only the WNBA, but all professional sports leagues that we cover. College football, we cover. That starts tomorrow. NFL starts next month. We cover that. And all the other sports that start in the fall and winter. We cover all the professional sports leagues. So very good opportunity to take advantage of this tool, use it to your advantage, and very valuable information that you can use. Again, it's at oddslogic.com. Again, great tool to, like I said, take advantage of, and very great access at your fingertips for all the up to the minute information that you need. All right, so we're going to start with the first game here. This is Seattle at Dallas. So this one here opened up 4.5. Total 164.5. It's down, gone all the way up to 8. We're at -8 now in this game. We are seeing some 7.5s, but we're starting to see some 8s come across the board. Total is now from 164.5. We're seeing 169. Pretty much 169. There are some 169.5s out there, where we're seeing 169. So we're going to look at this closely. Look at the injury report for this game. I have a client play for this game as well. This one here, JJ Quinterly is ruled out Friday versus Seattle with an injury. Arike Ugunbowale, she's out indefinitely with a knee injury. Lee Yuru is out for the season with an ACL. Now on the Seattle side, they're pretty healthy. Katie Lou Samuelson out for the season with the knee. Nia Mule out for the season. So they're pretty healthy on this side. So we're going to look at the public and sharps for this game, where the public and sharps are in this game. Public on Dallas. And they are on the under in this game. They like the under. So we're going to look at this game carefully. I have a client play for this one. Again, they've already played 3 times already. First meeting, May 19th in Dallas. 79-71 Seattle won as a 3.5-point favorite. It went under the total. Second game, June 3rd in Seattle. And Seattle was a 10-point favorite. Dallas covered. And Seattle won 83-77. And July 22nd, last month in Seattle, Dallas 6.5-point underdogs. They covered. And Dallas won in Seattle, 87-63. It was under 162. So now this is the fourth and final meeting. They've gone under all 3 times. We'll take a look at this one here. Last 5 games for Seattle. We're looking at 2 and 3. 2 and 3 last 5 games for Seattle. And they are 3 and 2 to the over. Dallas, last 5 games. They are 1 and 4 to the under. 1 and 4 last 5 games, excuse me. And they are 3 and 2 to the over. So both teams are playing to the over right now. despite head-to-head they played to the under. So I'd play in this game. I'm gonna, let's see. Let's take a look at this here. I'm gonna give you a free play here. Correct me for a moment. We'll get to that now. Take a look at this. We're gonna look at the we'll take a look at the under in this game. Under 169.5. We'll take a look at that. That's the way to go here. Again, I know both teams are playing to the over right now, but in this game, I'm going to stick to the under. 3 straight unders in this series so far. Let's take a look at that again. Actually, dating back to last year, July 1st, 2024, these teams have gone under in 5 straight games. This season, they've gone over 3 times in a row. So I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with the trend and keep the under. I'm going to go with I agree with the public here, and I'd recommend the under as well, 169. I know both teams are playing to the over right now, but I'm going to stick to the under in this game. All 3 games so far to the under. We'll continue that way and go with the under. So under 169.5, I'll definitely take that. That's the recommended play. Now, if you want the client play, you got to go to sportsmobile.com, Abby Sportsbooks for the client play. That one, you'll have to go for that to get that information, the client play. Second game we're going to look at here, and I'll discuss more on that later on. Second game we're going to look at, and hit the like and subscribe button, guys, for these free picks and plays. Hit the like and subscribe. Second game we're looking at here. I have a client play for this, and we'll give this one out for free. Indiana and Minnesota. This one here opened up -5, total 163.5. Now the line's gone all the way up to 7. We're seeing 7s right across the board. And it's at 166. It's at 166.5. Actually, excuse me, 165.5. Excuse me. We see a little bit of 166, but mainly the consensus is 165.5. That's a consensus right now. So it's gone up by 2.5, 3 points, the total. Spread's gone up by about 2 points from -5. We're going to take a look at the injury report for this game. We'll take a look at that right now. This is Minnesota, Indiana. So Minnesota, this is their second game on a back-to-back. They played in Atlanta last night and lost in that one. We had Minnesota. Atlanta won that game. But I have a client play for this one here for tonight, as Minnesota's on a 2-game losing streak. So we're looking at the injury report here. Nafisa Collier's ankle, still questionable to play Friday at Indiana. I'm not sure. I thought she'd play last night. I'm surprised she didn't play. I'm surprised she didn't play in that game. Will she play tonight? I don't know. I'm not sure now. Now I'm not too sure. I'm surprised she didn't play yesterday. But tonight, I'm not too sure. It says questionable with the ankle. So that means she's 50-50. Don't know what's going to happen there. On the Indiana side, Sophie Cunningham's out for the season with a knee injury. She's gone. Ari McDonald's out with a foot injury for the season. Sydney Colson's out for the season with a leg injury. Caitlin Clark, as you know, is out indefinitely with a groin. So that's the injury list for Indiana. A slew of injuries. They got a slew of injuries. So look into this game further. Look at the public and sharps for this game. And it's all Minnesota money. Yeah, it's all Minnesota money. Nothing on the total, but it's just Minnesota money coming in. Nothing on the total. Yeah, it's all Minnesota money here. That's what it is. So we'll look at the head-to-head. Now, I know they played once already this year. July 1st, they played. So they played last month in Minnesota. Indiana was a 10.5 point favorite, and Indiana won 74-59 and went under 160. So this left a bad taste in Minnesota's mouth. That's probably their worst loss of the season at home. Now now they got to play Indiana in Indiana. So this is definitely a revenge spot for Minnesota, despite playing their second game on a back-to-back. I will take a look at Minnesota here. They've lost two straights. However, they are in their last 5 games. They are 3-2 in their last 5. And on the over/under, they are 0-4-1 to the under. 0-4-1 to the under Minnesota. Now for Indiana, Indiana right now they are 2-3 in their last 5 games. Indiana right now 2-3 to the under. So both teams are playing to the under right now. So for me in this game, let's see here. I'm gonna give you the free client play for this one. So the free play for me is Minnesota. Minnesota, I laid the points of Minnesota -7. Again, this is a revenge spot here for Minnesota, getting embarrassed in Indiana, as we showed you guys July 1st. Worst home loss of the season. So this is a revenge spot. Again, we know they played last night in Atlanta, lost. I would still take Indiana. I would still take Minnesota here. They're losing. They've lost 2 straight games. I would lay the points of Minnesota -7. Indiana, they're an injury-riddled team. No Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark's out, Sydney Colson's out, Ari McDonald's out. They got a stack of injuries right now. Despite them hanging on by a thread in the 6th seed in the playoffs, somehow they're hanging on as a 6th seed in the playoffs with all these injuries. So I would definitely look at Minnesota here. Nice bounce back spot at -7. I'd lay the points. I agree with the public. Definitely take Minnesota here. Give it to you as a free play. -7 Minnesota. Third and final game we're going to look at now. We're going to take a look at Golden State and Phoenix. This one here opened up. We see 4.5. Phoenix 4.5 at home. And now the line's gone all the way to 6.5. It's gone to 6.5 now. It was 7s on the board, but it's back to 6.5. And total has gone from 154 all the way to 155.5. We do see 156s in some books, but it's 155.5. I do have a client play for this game, but I will give you a free one here as well that I might turn into a client play. I'm not sure, but I have a free play here. We'll take a look at this game right now with Phoenix and Golden State. We'll first take a look at the injury report. So I look at the injury report. Tiffany Hayes will play tonight at Phoenix. She has an injury management situation, but she is going to play. Clea Copper, ribs. Questionable to play Friday versus Golden State. So she played yesterday. So not sure if she's going to play tonight. She's questionable. Again, this is a 50-50 chance that she may or may not play. Got injured against Las Vegas last night, so they're on a back-to-back. Like I said, Phoenix, her status is up in the air, so we'll see about that. Cecilia Zandalicini downgraded to out with a calf injury at Phoenix, so she's not going to play. Let's see. I think that's all the injuries for this game. No other injuries for this game. That is it. Actually, Monique Billings is out, and definitely with an ankle. Kayla Thornton is out for the season. And that's it. No other injuries for this one. Megan McConnell, of course, out indefinitely with a knee. We'll check where the public and sharps are for this game. I already have a client play for this game already. We'll take a look now. Nothing, no action here on this game at all. Nothing, which is surprising. No action here. Yeah, no action here. And nothing here at all. So we'll look into this game further. Definitely going to take a look at this one. Now, they have played 3 times already, both of these teams. They played 3 times. Let's see. Phoenix has won all 3 games, but I know Golden State has covered the spread in 2 out of the 3 games. So we'll look at this here again. First game, June the 5th in Phoenix. 86-77. Phoenix has won. Covered as a 6-point favorite. Over 157. Second game, July 14th in Golden State. Phoenix, 2.5-point underdogs. And they covered and won 78-77. It was under 158. Third game at Golden State. And Phoenix won 98-91. And they were 7-point underdogs, and they won that one. So Phoenix won in Golden State twice. And this one went over 155. So this is the 4th and final game here. So we'll take a look at this game here. We're going to take a look and see what's going on. Golden State right now, they've lost 2 straight games. They are 2-3 last 5 games. And are 3-2 to the over, Valkyries. Phoenix, meanwhile, they've lost. They had Phoenix's 2-game winning streak came to an end at Vegas last night. Again, first game back off a road trip. They are 2-3 last 5 games. Phoenix. And are 3-2 to the over. So both teams are playing to the over. There's a client play for this game, but the free play I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to take Golden State plus 6.5. I like the Valkyries in this spot. They're a feisty team. They played Phoenix very well. I know at home when they were on the road, they didn't cover it on the road. However, they actually were -7, but it was a push. They pushed at 7. So they did push at 7. So they played them tight the last game. This was in Golden State. Now this game's in Phoenix. To be honest with you, I don't think the venue is going to mean much. It doesn't mean anything. I think the Valkyries can cover. The home court doesn't mean anything in this game. Golden State's proven that they can cover spreads in difficult venues. I know they've lost 2 straight games. They did play Phoenix already. That was their last game, and they lost to Phoenix, but pushed. It was a push at 7. So they covered at 7 points. Now it's 6.5. I still like Golden State here. I like the Valkyries here in this spot. I still trust them here to cover the points. I'm actually gonna make this a client play. I'll add this as a client play. I do have a client play for this game already, but I'll add this as a client play. So you got this guy. You guys got this one for free. I'll take Golden State plus 6.5. I like him here in this spot. Uh, yeah, and you check, and they're catching a Phoenix team again. They're on the second of a back-to-back, and you know how I don't like to lay points with a team coming off a road trip. Phoenix was on a 3-game road trip. Well, let's check that out now. They were on a 3-game road trip, and I don't like to lay points with teams coming off a road trip. We talked about that the other day. I like to stay away from those kind of teams. So that's another reason why I like Golden State here. First game, first home game back off a 3-game road trip since they haven't played at home in about a week. So it's been a week since they played at home, Phoenix. I like to take the dog here in this spot. Again, yeah, I like to take the underdog here, off coming off a road trip. So yeah, I definitely like Phoenix here. Sorry, I definitely like the Valkyries. I like Golden State in this spot to cover the 6.5. I like them here. They have, as an underdog, they have covered the last 5 games they've been covering. Last 5 as an underdog, um, they are 2-2-1. So they've covered twice as an underdog. They're two. They covered twice as an underdog twice. They didn't cover the other 2 times. So 2-2-1 as an underdog. 2-2-1. So they pushed as an underdog at Phoenix. I mean, at home against Phoenix. They didn't cover They didn't cover um, against Las Vegas in a home and home. They didn't cover there twice. They never covered. And then they turned around. They covered at Washington +4, and then they covered at home against LA at home +4.5. So I like Golden State here. Like I said, they've lost 2 straight. Covered in the last game against Phoenix. They're playing Phoenix again after playing them about 3 days ago at home. So I like Golden. I like the Valkyries in this spot. Like I said, I don't like to lay points with teams coming off a road trip, especially Phoenix. They're off a 3-game road trip. I don't like to take those teams. I like to fade them and take the Valkyries in the 6.5. So you guys got this one here. I'm gonna make this a climb play. Definitely will make this one a climb play. We'll add this one here. You got this one for free. So we're done here. The WNBA Picks and Plays edition is finished. We covered all 3 of the games. Everything's been covered. Again, I do have other WNBA plays as well. We gave you 2 of them. You got 2 client plays here. I have another. Let me see something. Yeah, I gave you 2 client. We gave you 2. Was it 2? Yeah, we gave you 2 client plays. You got 2 client plays. Have a few others as well that I didn't mention that you can take advantage of. We have that. We got CFL action. Still last 30 days, 11-8 run in the CFL last 30 days, so you can take advantage of that. So you have some CFL plays coming up. It's half off Fridays. So half off Fridays. That's 50% off Fridays. You can take advantage of that. Sportsmembo.com, Abby Sports Picks. So we got CFL and WNBA action tonight that you can take advantage of. So go below, description below. Abby Sports Picks there. You'll see everything there. 50% off Fridays. Take advantage of that. Again, we got we gave you the free plays, client plays. So again, whether you fade or follow the plays that we're giving you today, it's up to you. Again, good luck to you guys. I hope you guys have a good Friday, a good evening. Hope you guys hit some winners, cash some tickets. Saturday, Now tomorrow's show is 3 games, but I'm gonna post these ones up early in the morning, probably about 8 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning. So I'll have some client plays and some plays for you guys tomorrow. That'll be a little bit earlier than usual. Um, so we're so I'll put them up early in the morning. I'll give you the plays Saturday. So these will be the early lines you guys can take advantage of because they'll be up early in the morning for Saturday. 3 games WNBA. We're gonna cover that. I'll have it up tomorrow morning early. Look out for that 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. We'll have that available. Uh, until then, for tonight's games, good luck. I hope you guys cash some tickets, hit some winners. Let's have a profitable and winning Friday, and we will see you tomorrow. Stay true to yourself, stay blessed, stay humble, believe in yourself. Good luck. And tomorrow, again, let's join me. We will tackle these 3 games, these 3 WNBA games. So be on the lookout for that, and we'll see you then. Peace. I'm out. Take care.